Okay, Hap and I are enjoying our morning coffee at the Eureka booth. And Ian, we're going to settle this right once for all, okay? I stuffed my tent.
Hap is the deciding factor?
Well, we're not sure what he does yet. We're going to see that. Okay,
Here's
so
the lady
so
that
in,
packs
oh,
the
and Andrea will know as well. Andrea is a professional tent person as well.
And it looks like we're on the same side.
Yes.
Ian.
So Ian actually,
Nice to meet you.
Ian folds his tent very nicely into the package, and I stuff mine. Oh my Lord!
God.
It isn't. Sounds like God. God's a woman.
It is. She is.
Yes.
Always has been.
My goddess gave birth to your God.
So this is where it's all going badly. We were talking about tents. Now it's all religion. Let's talk about politics. Let's talk politics right now. What do you think of Trump? So Ian, you do fold your tent.
I do fold my tent. Absolutely.
Okay. And Hap?
Don't.
That's my job.
That's Andrea's job. She's the pro. We either make sure it's dried off. If it's sunny in the morning, put it in, dry it out in the rock, and then Andrea will finish the conversation. Because she's
But
the
do you
pro.
get up and leave camp at noon or something?
No, you? No.
We're just up at 6, Kevin, not 9.
Oh.
We stuff the tent. We stuff the tent, and if the fly happens to be a little bit wet, then we put the damp fly on top.
Oh.
We get the choice of the better campsites. Because all these other neophytes are trying to find their way after being lost, trying to find portages, etc. They don't get to their campsites till like 9 o'clock when it's getting dark. We've already pitched camp, dried our tent flies, swam, fish, have a little nip around the fireplace, and then we're relaxing, and canoeists are still going by looking for campsites.
So Ian, what time do you camp at?
So, at the end of the day?
Yes. Are you a neophyte?
I shouldn't tell you all these secrets. That'll make you a better paddler. So we get up early, we break camp early, so we can camp early, right? We do, and by 2 o'clock, we've made all the distance, and then we can take the whole rest of the day just for, that camaraderie and that while we're out there, right, to relax, not to do this all day, like this all day, That's not what it's about, Kevin.
I agree. Ian, you really have to get a life. Christine, is it? Do you want to add this? Do you have your own tent?
Yes, I have my own tent, yes.
And you guys take separate tents on your
No.
We have options.
You fold your tent, don't you?
Oh yeah, I fold my tent.
The relationship's off. It was really going really well. A couple years now, but now I found out she folds her tent. It's done. I'd be an idiot. Okay, Andy's at it again. He's signing my book. This has got to stop.
I know. Tripping with you has got to stop.
Hey, Andy, I found something for you.
Just envision shot glasses moving across the tent. Kevin serving. It'd be a great night.
I love it.
Isn't this great?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it would be a good paddle for the water. I can see it pushing water really well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's what we call a training paddle. So it's just.
And I found it's very a religious experience. It's a holy paddle.
The short end of the stick, literally.
Oh, look what I got! I got a trailer hitch, Happy Camper trailer hitch. And what you got yourself in a bit of a trouble.
Yes, I was given free things only because I mentioned your name, and I wasn't even trying to do that.
Okay, how do you
Yay, me.
try not to mention my name but get free stuff? Jim, she goes up to a booth and says, "I know Kevin Callan," and they give her
No,
free
I
stuff.
didn't say that. No, I didn't like that.
Did it work?
I didn't go like.
Did it work?
She got a free gift.
Oh, so I get to try it too.
Yeah. Hey, I know Kevin Callan.
Yeah, I know. We should get t-shirts. I know Kevin Callan. You're on camera now.
Oh my Lord, what was that? What was that? Get a room, guys.
We just did a presentation on the misadventures of a paddling couple, and now you caught it in the action.
This is so wrong. They're YouTubers. More YouTubers. You're a YouTuber.
Yeah.
There's YouTubers everywhere. These are all YouTubers are probably double blade.
Dennis?
This is a paddle.
Well, this is also a paddle.
No, that's the devil's paddle. Well, see you later. Oh look, I have the skill to get away.
Oh look,
Look. Oh look. The talent, the skill. You can't even go anywhere.
But I can paddle faster.
Oh, yeah. He paddles faster. Yeah. That's what she said. All right. Sorry, I better not put that in. Oh, look, another YouTuber.
Oh no.
No, I have to pee.
That was yesterday.
Oh, sorry, it's camera's on. Look, it's them. Where'd he go?
Hey, how's it going?
Wow, they're live.
Uncle Kevin.
I missed your show. Sorry.
It was good.
Actually,
It was
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It was hot.
We saw it.
Well, so everybody's asking, are you going to have this film out, or is this?
We've been struggling a lot with our strategy. This whole planning thing is out of control. Event planning.
We'll give him an answer.
I don't have an answer. Actually, do we have an answer?
But we have an answer. So we've got some premieres coming up. We did our first one in Toronto last night. Noah's going to be doing some premieres out in Halifax next weekend, and then it's going to be released online right after that for the documentary. And then we have a video series that's going to be in-depth. It'll be coming out shortly after that.
That's a lot better answer than what you gave me.
You caught me off guard.
Oh my God! Like, who was actually in Stern and who was in the ballot on the strip?
We were all over the place. It's like
Is that like who wears the pants or what?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't say that.
Best trip of our lifetime. We did this trip thing. We never want to do a trip like that ever again. And a lot of times we didn't want to, but now it's like, well, when's the next trip? It's addictive. It's addictive, and I'm sure you can appreciate that. Anyone who does trips like this can appreciate it. Go visit Labrador. It's a beautiful spot if you like bugs and rain.
So what's the next trip then?
Still in the works. We're still planning it out. We won't be doing it quite as long, I don't think, this year, but still have some exciting things in the works.
These guys are very secretive. They go into this big trip and we can't see it like 2 days after on YouTube.
No, we're slacking big time.
God, you would edit it nothing.
No, we were not slacking. Noah came up with this new strategy where he told me if I wasn't doing anything other than editing this video, it was a distraction. He told me to drop out all my social life, anything else, it was a distraction. I needed to be committed. A slave to the edit was the term that we were using.
We were both slaves to the edit. We're doing a documentary that Alex did the edit for. Absolutely amazing work. And then I'm doing the video series, which I'm also editing. So we've essentially been editing for like 6 months straight.
Yeah.
And there's so much footage. We want to make a good story for everyone. So that's why. Wait, it'll be good. Trust me.
No, Noah's the disciplined one. He's like the one that was gonna get all the work done. I'm the one that needs the reminder every day to like stay on it.
We make a good team.
These guys paddled together in a very remote part of Canada, and they lived and are still talking. Are you still talking to each other?
Oh yeah, we're best buds.
Yeah,
best buds. Yeah.
There was no fisticuffs.
None on camera, anyways.
That's a good way to put it. Look, another YouTuber. I wanted to talk to you today. All right. What is this you're wearing, guys?
Well, hey, we got the ultimate,
Wingman.
and the cleanest and probably the greenest way to get rid of bugs.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a Dragonfly Wingman. It's a natural deer and horsefly repellent because deer and horseflies are visual hunters. Being a visual hunter, they see the biggest predator, which is the dragonfly. As soon as they see them, they're gone.
I thought I was the biggest predator out there, and they're always after the sweetmeat, so I got to get rid of. I got to wear a few of these things, right? Same with Spitz. We got to get one on his collar, yeah. But yeah, no, it's definitely. I'm going to be putting to the test of this. I'm going to be going down the Mackenzie River this year. So.
Oh yeah.
And as the First Nation guys told me in Smith Falls, going down the Slave River last year, is that they got a bumper crop up there, so they're expecting the same thing this year. So. It'll be cool. I'm waiting for it, that's for sure. And it's right though, like, I mean, when I went down to Slave, it was incredible. I'd never seen bugs like that in my life. I was literally catching them between my knuckles, switching paddle hands. And as soon as we hit towards Slave Lake is when the dragonflies came out. They had their hatch, and it was night and day. I mean, they were gone, and I felt like King Kong with the planes around, but I was really friendly to those little planes.
Look, another YouTuber. What's going on? What's happening?
It's quite the chaos here today.
It is really quite busy.
Lots going on,
Yeah.
It's a place to be.
And what is that? Jim Stevens can't fish? Is that? Oh, hi Jim. How are you? So what's going on? You're giving something away on my show.
2 shows. So you've got a flash system, but it's got the coffee press and the pot support included. That'd be about $170 full retail value. And then a Minimo system, which is $175. So that's one fastest boiler, and this one will boil, but it's also great for more controlled cooking. So,
But they might not be able to find this one in the wilderness.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's, especially you after you've had your nightcap. So
Well, I'd thank Jim. Oh, I'm shaking. See, I'm a little nervous. I'm going to present soon. So he's given some giveaways of the presentation. Jim's a good friend. Go fishing with him. And yes, he can fish better than Ashley and I. I admit it. I admit it. The Toronto Outdoor Adventure Show. I'm talking about Algonquin Park, and look at all the people that love Algonquin Park. Oh no, I'm not nervous. Not at all. I'll never go on your show again.
Okay. Why? What did I do now, man?
Nothing. It's addictive. You don't have anything to do on a Tuesday night. Check his show out. Oh, wait a minute. This is more interesting. Wait a minute. You paddle with him?
I try to, yeah.
Yeah. So how bad is it? Is it bad?
Oh, it can be at times.
Who does more work?
The camera. Obviously me.
Oh yeah. And does he? It's all about him.
Yes. Well, he's got a show to run.
He's got the show now. It's all about It's all about him. Yeah.
It's got to be about his fault.
It's gone to his head. I'm being filmed. But what's going on?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I'd like to talk to Christine, if I could.
Hi.
How you doing, Christine?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. Good to see you.
I love your show.
I love the fact that you're keeping this guy in a straight line.
Yes.
Look, see?
What? What's going on?
My knife is here. It's here.
Christine, what are you buying?
I'm buying a knife.
What knife are you getting?
It's a neck knife. I don't know. It's green. It's a knife.
Mora Eldris. Nice little knife. Very nice little knife.
It looks very nice. I'm excited.
Look who I have here! The winner of the Kelly Kettle.
Hi.
How did you win it?
The Badger paddle. One of the Badger paddles. The one at Mew Lake. I found Preston in a Badger costume. I said the secret phrase, and I won some of your books.
What was the secret phrase?
The Badger comes out of the sock at springtime. Something like that.
Really? She won the Kelly Kettle, and you have to say it again. Irish. The Kelly Kettle.
The Kelly Kettle.
Yes.
No, we're getting more. I won the Kelly Kettle. The Kelly Kettle.
Hey!
I'm going to light some fires in my Kelly Kettle. It sounds more Scottish. Yeah. Scottish pirate.
What's going on here?
You're going to catch me doing a poor job of using the Kapilka fire scale.
Yes. What was that? Okay, everybody, watch it. Let's watch it.
Uh-oh. Let's make sure I got the right side. Oh. I got a 50-50 chance here. 2, 3. Oh, I got it on the third shot. Not so bad. Kapilka will still keep me, hopefully. So yeah, we're just here kind of spreading the word about Trangia and giving out some nice Swedish glögg drink.
What?
Glögg?
That's what that's called?
That's how they say glögg.
I'm drinking glögg?
Glögg.
Glögg?
Yeah, do the little glögg.
Is that Swedish saliva?
It's like mulled wine.
What? Really?
But this is a cheater version, a non-alcoholic.
Oh, there's no booze in it.
There's no booze in it. Sorry. Sorry.
So when people present at the Toronto Outdoor Adventure Show on the adventure paddling stage, if they are presenting at the same time as Kevin Callan, you maybe end up with 5-6 people in the seats. You were presenting the same time I was today. I had a full house. Your nose with a rubber hose, Callan.
The full house doesn't count if there's only like enough room for 5 people.
There were 6.
What was that again?
Sean had more people.
Oh, another podcast people.
Yeah.
The Paddler podcast people. They're coming out of the woodwork. Everywhere. Podcast. These guys are Under the Oak. Really good name, really good podcast. Listen to me a lot while I'm traveling. And so why?
Why? Because we like to get pumped up on our way to the river or the lake.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to just hear a good story on the way.
Yeah.
So you're going up north. We'd have to drive 3-4 hours to get there, and like I want to hear some inspirational stories on the way instead of some like scare story. Let's hear someone that's cool to.
So instead of you listening to them, you created them, right?
That's it. Yeah. Well, we try and showcase it, right? We're not telling the stories. Showcase people like you, Kev.
Oh my lord.
There you
No
go.
pressure at all. Thanks a lot. So, good job. Really good podcast. Yeah. So what was your favorite interview so far?
Oh no, we can't say. everyone. We love all the guests on there.
They all say that. Oh, we don't want to offend anybody, but that guy John, he was crap. So I know there was.
John was good.
There was a guy named John.
John from Backcountry Custom Canoes.
And what was there a John?
Yeah,
I was just joking.
No, John's good. John was good.
Okay, what was the most unique?
I think I really like the one we did with Hunter and Harris. They like
crash course.
We spoke to Milan, and then he went over everything about a paddle. Anything you could possibly think of about a paddle, how it's built, how the wood types, how to season it, how to make sure it's all good and ready. And all those details that he would take into consideration when making the paddles. I think that was like a cool perspective. I don't think a lot of people get into when they I'm buying a paddle, but what actually went into the paddle, you know?
First time buyers, like crash course guide, right? So that was good. I love the one with Brad Jennings. The guy's just so interesting. Blew my mind with what he does.
Yeah. So what's coming up next? Any ones on the works?
Yeah.
Weren't we going to ask a guy named Kevin Callan?
Oh, there's this guy Kevin Callan we wanted to ask. Oh no.
Not another podcast. I tell you, I have a life, you know.
Kevin, will you be on the podcast with us?
No. Oh no, there's one. This guy right here, Mr. Martin, come over here. Under the yoke.
I have been binge listening to your podcast for like 2 weeks now.
Awesome. That's great to hear.
So who's Adrian?
I'm Adrian.
Eric.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Thank you. Really appreciate it. This is our first coming out of the woodworks. Our first time
meeting everyone.
Meeting everybody publicly as Under the Yoke, right? So it's great to meet you guys. Appreciate the support in the community. Honestly, everyone we talk to is always super down to like come on the show and share their experiences. So it's good.
It's good. I think you should have Pine Martin on your show to tell you how to catch big fish.
Wow. I could use some help with that.
I almost swallowed my gum. We have a couple of paddlers here that did not come here to see me. They want to see Mr. Baxter. Mr. Baxter, there's these two people, they didn't want to see me, they wanted to see you.
What's wrong with them?
Okay, I heard all about you. I heard a lot of things about you. Supposedly you do not go out in the outdoors whatsoever, you despise it.
No, never, we hate it. Oh, we're lucky where we are up north, we get to go quite a bit.
Yeah.
You
need Lady Evelyn trip. Oh, goodness gracious.
The canoe and the dog and the white caps. And
we had Puppy Hudson, our dog, with us, and I thought we were gonna flip right over. I was at the front, my boots, I had Timberland boots, and when we had to stop to start a fire because it was so cold, and I dumped water right out of my boot. Like the biggest waves, I didn't think of lake. Yeah, we had a full load backcountry camping.
Well, sounds like a good time.
We have videos on our GoPro, but it's crazy. Yeah.
And you're wearing a lovely jacket, I see.
I am. Yeah.
Where did you get that?
From On Duty Equipment.
And do you know them personally?
I personally do. That's my parents. They own the company.
Okay, I don't know this company, but it looks really good, and everybody seems to really like them.
It is. So I'm Roger Rondo, and it's my wife Annette.
Hello, everyone.
And we're the owners of On Duty Equipment, and we are a distributor for Helicontech's brand of products in Canada. Here at the show, we've got the Bushcraft line, which you can see. We've got the nice Pilgrim anorak that just came in, was just released by Helicontech's about a month ago. And so they're now in Canada. They're available in Canada.
That's awesome. Yeah,
great product.
Really good. I think they're just looking at me like, is this man going to go away or what? Look, another YouTuber.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Always good to see you here.
He's even YouTubing me.
Yeah,
as we speak. It's everywhere. All right, so how's the show going? You have something happening in March.
Well, the show's been going great. I did my talk yesterday. I had a film in the outdoors, and that was great. End of March, beginning of April, my show on Bell 5 TV1 will be premiering. That's Get Outside. We're going to be doing a premiere party on March 29th, so look for info on that if you're interested in coming to that.
Awesome. I found your mother. Was he a good child?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of? Kind of?
I'm the best one.
Is he the only child?
No.
I'm the oldest.
Oh, well, that explains everything. I've heard them all at the show. I've heard many, many stories, but this is a classic. You did what?
We sold our canoe to get a dog,
and it was the last minute thing. It was like, we have to get a dog, so we're selling the canoe. So we sold the canoe, we drove out to the middle of nowhere, we found the dog we liked, and we got a dog, and his name is Bandit. And
But wait a minute. They called the dog Bandit. You didn't call the dog Canoe?
No, we wanted to call the dog Canoe, but it didn't dawn on us to give him that name until after we named the dog Bandit.
What if you go home tonight and start calling it Canoe? Will it get confused?
Well, we're thinking maybe we're gonna give him that as a middle name.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, like Bandit Canoe. You know, that's a cool name. I like that name.
Look, another YouTuber. Look at that. They're everywhere.